Hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video, which is going to be slightly different to the usual, and also hopefully interesting too. It's essentially an encounter I had with a couple of chaps at Rift Airsoft, where I played at last weekend, and we were, essentially they were concerned that there were people playing at the site who were, over the limits on FPS because of, a certain couple of events that has happened throughout the day. I'm going to play it through, and then I want you to tell me in the comments, if you think that my point of view was fair, if you think that the point of view of those guys was fair. In the video, you will also essentially not see them, just because I don't think it's, they didn't sign up for me to, put this conversation live online. I didn't get any permissions from them at all. It was clear I had cameras, but, I think it's as a respect for them, I'm going to have the camera that was looking essentially at my waist the whole time, just so, people don't be like, oh, it's those guys, I know who they are. So yeah, just out of a bit of respect for them, you're not gonna see what they look like, but you'll hear their voices anyway. So yeah, enjoy, and yeah, I'll catch you at the end of the video.
So there's people on the site, I guarantee are running 400, 450 FPS, because they're allowed to go to that limit, right? Yeah. But they're running BBs way too light, or they're running heavier BBs at the higher FPS and claiming they're lighter BBs. Probably, because I'm not going to say this every sniper, because I have been hit with snipers and I've oh, fucking fair enough, fair hit, it doesn't hurt as much. But if it wasn't for the rubber on my fucking gloves, I would be bleeding out the fucking hand, because my hands bleed so fucking
that one on the fucking caravan, boom!
All that is fucking swollen in there. If it wasn't for the rubber, I would be bleeding.
I mean, just ask them to re-chrono people.
The thing is, you can't see half the fuckers.
I mean, just
fucking wearing ghillies.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you don't know how far or close or wide they are,
exactly.
That's
so fair enough if they're further away and they're getting the hits, but if they're further away and they're getting that much fucking damage,
if they're 30 metres pulling fucking 450 with 0.5,
yeah, and they're claiming, oh yeah, they're fucking.
I mean, I think a lot of this is assumption as opposed to anything else. Don't get me wrong, it sucks when you get hit and stuff, but
I'm talking to you about it.
I mean, I've been.
Curious what you're running through yours.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not
running a sniper, am I?
This is a YouTube experiment at the minute, because this is just a 54-pound gun, which I want to see if there's any difference between this or my 700-pound SRS. So, and it's pretty good so far. But I mean, I've been in situations where I've been 3 meters away shooting with my Mark 23, and then people walk away going, "Fucking snipers! Oh, that fucking hurt! You're too close!" And I'm like, "Well, I'm here with a pistol." Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, know that.
So it's
they sound exactly the same.
The thing with you just can't fucking hear it.
Exactly.
So it's a thing where it sucks, and I think that there's definitely situations where it feels suspicious. But I think
I have been proven wrong by a couple of snipers, but that's because I've approached them, I can see them, and I'm like,
I've never, when I've been, during all my years of airsofting, I have never encountered anybody who's been running a hot gun in the field.
I've encountered it 3 times, but it's never in the UK.
Okay, I mean, that's fine.
That's to my knowledge.
And
once.
UK is pretty low compared to the rest of the world anyway, so.
Yeah, I encountered it once in Reading, they didn't chrono guns.
Oh yeah, fuck me,
yeah. I mean, that's the site's fault at that point, but I mean, as far as I can tell, everybody's been chronoed here today. Everybody is, experienced if using a ghillie anyway, and I think that,
I look around there, I was looking around.
Ghillie snipers, the whole fucking ghillie thing is fucking cool.
Yeah.
The time it takes to build half of them, the proper in detail.
I mean, I can't be fucked to build. This is 20 quid and it does the job. I can't find a reason why I'd need to do anything like this. It looks cheap and it looks fucking naff, but
it works.
It does the job. So
if you're not moving, no one's going to really.
Exactly, yeah. It's more about how you play it as opposed to what you've got. It's the same with all the guns. You can have a shit gun, but if you know what you're doing with it,
you could have
50 quid. Yeah.
If you're moving, you're going to see it.
Exactly, yeah. It's all about how you play it. You'll get a lot of people who wear full ghillie and then they'll just be walking around in the back lines, and it's well, I can see you're silhouetting yourself against a light landscape, so easy.
Yeah, for him, example, he needs to be in fucking autumn leaves if don't want to get seen. If he's in fucking.
To be fair, down there we've got quite a lot.
Yeah.
You've got ground there now.
We'll go down that way. But if it's something that you feel strongly about and you're fairly certain that somebody is punching above their weight, then just find a marshal and just be like, I really think somebody's hot. Because with bolts it's fucking hard. And I've been on the HPA side of things as well, and I think that HPA's got a bad rap for a very small amount of people up in their FPS during the game. So again, the majority of these issues, it's not the UK based. So, but I'd say for your own peace of mind, probably just try and err on the side of more. Everything is probably okay. It just caught me in a point where it fucking hurts. like, and then see.
We were in the caravan, it's like a fucking cannon hitting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was bad.
But again, I mean, if you've got like a very very thin sheet of metal, I could shoot it with a 100 FPS gun and it'll fucking rattle like anything.
Yeah.
I know.
So it's not just, you know.
In that building, I'm standing there. I've got one guy to my right, and he will vouch
Yeah.
for me. I think you were just outside.
I was just
and
outside the door.
So you were just outside the door, and
Fuck
you
it sounded like a grenade went off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the thing is, not only were those noises, it was every so often, and every so often you'll hear this, like loud, and then I'm looking at the material and I'm kicking it with my foot. It's like, oh, it sounds a bit hollow, but it's dense as fuck. Like, all right, let me get it a shot. So I put my rounds into it with this, which is firing pretty fucking keen.
But are you inside it and they're outside it?
Exactly. So I'm going to be shooting closer, and it made the same noise as the guy outside.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, what's going on? That's the guy there. He will vouch for me. And every so often you'll hear, and it'll be like someone bursting and forgetting, oh, you can't burst in the doors and stuff.
Okay.
So it'll be bursting, and then I'm not bothered about that because it's like, pit pat. And every so often you hear,
Yeah.
like, seriously, you'll agree with me in the caravan, every so often, inside.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely not within limits.
I mean, if that is the case,
Find out who it is.
I'd try to identify them and get them to. I would be very confident to put money on it that everything is okay. Like,
I used to have an SRS and I used to run that at 4 joules, like for shits and gigs with my mates and stuff. It feels like that.
okay,
Yeah, we've seen it before.
We know what the sort of power is that they're using.
okay. If just find a marshal, let them know, and then if you are confident of it, then we can just everybody could just chrono quick.
I think it might have been on Gilly. Because there's a guy on red running a sniper, he's not on Gilly.
Yeah.
So, but he was there when
no idea who it is, no idea where it's coming from, but every now and again there's a whack.
Yeah. I mean, again,
Exactly like
just tell the
marshals.
marshals and get them to re-chrono everyone.
No, wait, is it?
It'd be super quick just to walk through and do a shot.
I was in.
There you go. See.
No, I know, but there's no definitive like everything can feel. I mean,
could be
I've got a 200 FPS like shitty little gas pistol. If you get shot with that, sometimes it hurts depending on where you get hit. Like
the shotty.
it all depends on, you know, unless you know the guy's walking through and he's over FPS, I'll be like, yeah, you can't. But until then, the most likely chance is that he is within limits.
Yeah,
So
I was in tower and the wax. It must have been like. It must have been very close to the limit.
I mean, maybe it may be more likely he's within his MED or something like that. But
Mine's 290 and 2.5s, and the limit's like 320 or something like that. But
2 minutes, guys.
2 minutes, bitte.
yeah.
We'll get a month then.
What's up, Char? All right, let's pop out.
So yeah, that was the little encounter that we had. Please do let me know in the comments below what you think of it. I know it was a bit of a long form, but I didn't really want to cut anything out because I felt like if there was cuts in there, then you may, I don't know, there may have been something in there which wasn't, I thought, relevant to the conversation, but it may have been more relevant for you to have that information. So that's why I left it long form. Let me know what you think about that, because I still feel like it's the right way of thinking is that everything is probably okay. You just got caught on, like, you know, a finger or you got caught somewhere that hurts, because, you know, like, it's really hard to tell when you're on the receiving end. Unless you can actively test people straight away, you don't know if they're above limits or not. And to be honest, with MEDs, I completely understand and agree with the fact that we have them, but if you've got a sniper who's like, you know, 25, 30 meters away, and they shoot somebody who's 40 meters away, I'm fairly certain in saying that it's probably going to hurt the same amount as if they were, you know, 15, 20 meters away. Like, the BB's not going to lose that much energy to make it be like, oh, I'm hit, that's okay. It's still probably going to hurt like a bitch. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do let me know in the comments below. I'm very, very curious to get your opinions on this and to get your kind of like thoughts and feelings on it too. It would be, yeah, it would be great to see. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Remember to call your hits and to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.